We're live, YouTube. How's everybody doing? We're gonna wait and see if we get some people on here. Get some people. We're live, Mother Bear. We're live, but we have nobody watching. May have not been a good idea to go live on Sunday. Yeah, we'll stay on here for a while and see what people do. We just hang out. We got somebody. Hello, whoever that is. Tuning in to Sunday Live, Big Bear Den. And they left. But welcome to, what can we call this? Sunday Settin with Big Bear? Sunday Settin with Big Bear. There we go. We'll call it Sunday Settin. Just sitting around enjoying a good day and nice out. It's cooled down around this part. Feel like fall out yesterday. Looks like fall out today. Looks kind of cloudy and dreary out. We're just sitting around in our bear den and getting some family time in and hanging out and stuff like that. Oh.
People viewing right now?
No, we ain't got nobody viewing.
What do they do? How about my plate?
Oh yeah, country girl's here. Country girl. Hello, country girl. Hello, how you doing? We're just having a country setting in the bear den today. Or Sunday setting. I said country setting, didn't I? We're having a Sunday setting in the big bear den today, and just get on here and talk to everybody and just have a Sunday conversation. Not much really to do around here. We've times is a little bit rough on the Big Bear family as far as money wise, but we're okay. We're just sitting here. Plenty of places to go, just ain't got nothing to do it with. I am on.
I cut my foot yesterday.
Yeah, I came cut his foot on a piece of glass yesterday, and
It's pouring.
buddy, we thought, well, he's like a stuck hog. He's alright, we got him doctored up.
Actually, you just let the blood stop out. No, it was pouring of blood.
Yeah, we cleaned you up a little bit. Got a Band-Aid on it. It's good now. Country kids going bear food, found something happened. You get stung, you get cut on the foot, and all kinds of stuff. So, country girl, how you doing today? You doing good? I hope you're doing well. I hope all is good in your neck of the woods. Ain't done a live in a while, so I figured I'd get on here and kind of live it out a little bit and chat with everybody. We have another viewer, it looks like just tuned in. We welcome everybody that's here. We got a hand puppet, Samuel. he's being funny. Can everybody hear me good? Can everybody hear me okay? Give me, say hello or do something if you can hear me. Yep. Prissy B says hello. Hello, Prissy. Oh, okay. Well, we don't want you to leave your company if you got company, country girl. But she couldn't hear that. She was in another room with somebody, so. But we appreciate you tuning in. Prissy B, I want to welcome you to the family. It's the first time I've ever seen you comment on our videos or anything. So, welcome to the Big Bears family. Well, we're doing as well as can be. We're fine as frog hair and all that good stuff. So. We're trying to keep our spirits up and everything else here. So. But like I said, I welcome you to the Big Bear family. We enjoy growing our family every day. We welcome new family members in every day. I'm glad you decided to join us today. And Shopper Girl, hello Shopper Girl. How you doing today? Grandma Bear. Oh, she said they live there. They can talk to them anytime they want to. Shopper Girl, we're having a Sunday Settin, as I'm calling it, with Big Bear. So we're just sitting around talking, throw out questions and whatnot, and we'll answer, and we'll just have conversation. Just sitting around in the Big Bear den having a good conversation. We got Mama Bear right there. She's just laying back in her recliner. We got kids dancing around the living room all hyper. We just sitting around. Let's see here. We'll show you Sam and oh, you're cooking green beans, ham, onion, and potatoes and cornbread. Well, me and Mama Bear was just having a conversation the other night. Have we ever went through a drive-through zoo? A drive-through zoo? No, we have not. Closest thing to a drive-through zoo we've ever been to is Cades Cove. No, it ain't a zoo, but you get to see you get to see wild animals and stuff. It's wildlife. No, we haven't. We need to go through one. It sounds like it's kind of fun, don't it? I've seen it on the videos, TVs and stuff, so we'll have to check it out. But Shopper Girl, Grandma Bear, we was talking yesterday. Me and Mama Bear was. And I said, we need to have us a good country meal. And I said, what I was raised on, I had fried pork chops and fried taters and greens, like mustard greens or something like that. Shopper girl, Grandma Bear says hello.
Hello.
We was talking about having, oh, thank you, Kelsey. She fixed me something to drink. I'm sorry, guys. A little parched this morning, or this evening. We was talking about having, what was that at? Greens, fried potatoes, fried taters. We was talking about having cornbread and pinto beans. So one Sunday, we're going to gather the stuff up and we will cook some, Samuel said, or Kane said that school is going well. But one Sunday we're going to have to get all the ingredients together and we're going to have to fix that meal. That's one of the meals I grew up when I was a kid on. We ate pretty much anything, you know, we could have like neck bones, hog neck bones, and we'd go outside and collect plankton out of the yard and stuff like that, and I would have me and my sister go out and pick it out of the yard, and she'd clean it up good, and she'd have it for supper. Yes, the tomatoes. Well, we gotta have some sliced tomatoes, some fried green tomatoes. That sounds good too. I have to do some of them too. Sometimes we just like to slice tomatoes up and eat them as a little side or something. But we used to do it when we was kids. Me and my sister did. And my mama, she was, raised hard up in the mountains and stuff. And she'd fix about anything we could find. We'd go up in the mountains and look for stuff, rock salad, and all kinds of stuff, poke salad. When I was real little, we never did pick hickory chickens that much, and then we got, my dad used to go around picking that kind of stuff, and we'd have them every now and then. He wasn't too good at finding them though. But we like having all kinds of that kind of stuff. We ain't had nothing I ain't had nothing like that in a while, pretty much since my mom had been gone. Mama Bear don't much care about some of the stuff. She don't like pinto beans.
I don't either.
He likes baked beans, but he don't like pinto beans. Guys, tell him what he's missing.
I ain't missing anything.
Oh yeah, pinto beans with some good fat back in it. Oh yeah, you're missing a whole lot.
Yeah, you're missing a whole lot.
Well, yeah, go ahead.
Well, I'm pretty sure it's like maybe I don't know how to explain it, but maybe if you can call this something that maybe a place we can go and visit sometime.
Well, somebody suggested a drive-through zoo. We might be going.
I don't like that. I like to go and taking my time, not drive-through.
Well, drive-through zoo you can take your time too.
But I like getting out and like looking at the airlines and getting close to the aliens.
Okay, everybody.
I wanted to go from like.
Let's read some more of these comments. Yeah, Country Girl says she grew up on that stuff too. She says her dad would raise big gardens. Chopper Girl says she just got eggplant and squash. I've never had eggplant. I've been wanting to try it.
Nobody likes eggplant.
Me and Sam's been wanting to try it to see what it tastes like.
Definitely not. Not me.
I'm going to try it next check.
And Grandma Bear said hello.
Who's
KY Driller, he says he likes meatloaf, green beans, fried taters, and maters.
Oh my gosh.
Uh-oh. Hey, dogs. We got, our dogs started growling at each other.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, that comment, got out. Yeah, whoever, I can't read the name. Yeah, I like meatloaf, green beans, fried taters. Yeah, I like that stuff too. It's good. I like meatloaf.
well, and
Speaking
since
of,
Prissy B said that she didn't like, she used to not like pinto beans without ketchup when she was little. I ain't never had pinto beans with ketchup, sorry.
speaking of green beans,
Baked cracklings and cornbread.
you just interrupted me.
Yes, I have. It is delicious, country girl.
Yeah, they have.
Baked cracklings and yeah, my mama used to you put it in the cornbread. I've had it like that before, and it is good.
Okay, like what I was saying. Speaking of green beans,
Yeah, green beans.
that's my favorite vegetable.
Green beans, you do like green beans, yeah. Slow cook them in a crock pot for a while, and you do like them or on the top stove either one.
They love the green beans. That's like the only vegetable I like. But anything else, maybe carrots, cooked carrots. I don't like cooked carrots in the refrigerator.
Oh, you don't like raw carrots? You
Like
cooked
carrots, so like in a soup or something.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I like that.
Okay.
Maybe celery or something.
Oh, you like them cooked, soft and stuff. Yeah, that's good. I like them like that
And
too.
like a soup, like
Yep.
chicken noodle soup. That's why I like mine.
Corn relish.
Soupy.
I ain't never had corn relish.
Dang,
except
it's
that.
good.
That stuff I ain't tried, but I don't think I've ever had corn relish.
Dang, it's
I've
good.
had relishes of different kinds, but I've never had corn relish.
I don't plan on trying
You ever
anything.
heard of corn? I ain't never even really heard of it. I guess I'm not as country as some of you are.
He said, dang, it's good.
Yeah, I think it's good. You can still play it over there now. Sam and Frosty over there wrestling.
I mean, I'm not as country as my dad,
It
but
was Colbert and Frost. We thought they was going to get into it and have us a live dog fight on YouTube. That'd been real good, wouldn't it? It'd been awful. Last time they got into it together, it was pretty rough.
Frost
We
showed
like
his
never
boss.
got them. We like never got them apart.
Yeah, Frost got him real good. Right there.
But yeah, one Sunday we're going to have to throw us a small or a big meal, not a small meal. Like that together and have some good old country cooking.
And then get in the pool.
And get in the pool after. Yeah, pool is just about over with it.
Oh, we need a pool. We need to get in the pool for no. Okay. What are you doing, Sam? He's putting a cover over his head.
But yeah, we've not been doing a whole lot here lately. We've, like I said, the economy has finally caught up to the big bear home. It wasn't hurting us. It's getting bad and everything was going up. It didn't really affect us until here in the last 2 or 3 weeks, Doris. And school shopping really got us, because I tell you what, that was expensive, especially for 3 kids. But it's groceries. Groceries has gotten outrageous, and when you're feeding a family of 5, it is pretty rough. And grocery bills went from, we was spending on average around $300 to $350 every 2 weeks, and then it jumped up to about $450. And then we're just inching by on what we can get. So and that's meal prepping, having meals for every day of the week, breakfast, lunch, things like that. And it's just finally, I guess, caught up with us, and we're just gonna have to get caught back up and try to rearrange our finances and stuff like that, and hopefully get out and do some more stuff. But hopefully we get to get her some Dollywood passes and go to Dollywood this fall and winter. We love Dollywood at Christmas time, and we love especially fall. The craft time when I do the crafts and stuff like that, and Mommy, that is so much fun. That's one of my favorite times at Dollywood, and we like to go around and check the crafts out. So stay tuned, and we may get into that and stuff. So
I think they're going to sell in October.
yeah, the prices go, or the prices. I was reading the comment and thinking too. The tickets go on sale in October, the season passes, so.
The 23.
Huh?
The 22, 23.
Yeah, the 22-23 season. But we're going to try to get them if the Lord's will. The prices don't rise anymore. Gas has finally came down a lot. It's actually hit like $3.19 around here. That's something else, because it was like ticking. At one point, it was ticking almost $5. I think it was $4.79, $4.89 around here, which is the highest it's ever been. And then all of a sudden, the gas prices just kind of started going down. They went down last month, probably over $1 or something. So we glad to see that come down. And now let's hope the grocery prices are down and everything. Country girl. Let's see here. She said, yeah, she heard us. She said her daughter and her granddaughter lives with her. She said prices are ridiculous. So yeah, she knows how it is. It's unreal at what's going on with it. And KY Driller, thank you for joining us. I didn't mention you. Usually I mention everybody, and forgive me for not mentioning you, but thank you for joining us in our little live stream today. We appreciate it. And thank you for commenting and joining our conversation. But hopefully we get to go do some stuff like that at Dollywood. I love Dollywood, going there to, like I said, I don't ride the rides, but man, I love going there and seeing just the shows and the scenery and just the environment and the atmosphere at Dollywood. I just love it.
Me too.
And the kids, of course, they like riding the rides and stuff like that. So.
You know what I want to do?
What do you want to do, Cam?
So at Dollywood, remember one time how we got that basketball, Kentucky basketball, that Georgia basketball?
Yeah, you like playing fire games, don't you?
I might want to do that and win basketball. And if you want it for us, then yeah. School one time.
Hello, Kelsey. Say hello to everybody. She's been sitting here and she ain't popped in on camera much, but here she is. And Samuel and Frost is over here resting. Now Kanan's joining in on the phone.
No, we're hugging each other.
I know, Kanan and Frost is just sitting petting. But now him and Samuel, they get into it. They wrestle and they get right down on the ground and roll around.
Oh, you pinched me. Watch this.
You can't, because of the sound.
No! No, stop it.
Hey, get me a charger. My phone's not doing too good. I got the charger right here. I need to plug it in. I'm sorry, guys.
Stop pinching me.
We're trying to get a charger plugged in. I didn't realize my phone was that low before I started the. It was just about to die, and that would have been bad for a. Well, the boys, okay, let me flip the camera back to me. The boys had left the scene. They was not playing no more. All right, now there we go. We're back. Now Kane's back over there dancing. Sam, they can't see, buddy, so you're just doing all that in vain. Kids want to show off in front of the camera, ain't they?
I got an arm and scratched right here.
Okay. That's good, buddy.
No, it's not.
Nobody wants to see scratched on.
Well, nobody wants. Never mind.
Oh,
Yeah, like,
goodness.
I cut.
What's wrong? Is that where Frost had his hand in your mouth, or your hand in his mouth?
Maybe.
Yeah, probably.
Hey, then.
Play rough with a dog, buddy. He's gonna get hurt.
Is there anything bad about this lemonade Kelsey fixed?
No, it ain't bad.
I think it needs a little more sugar. I like my lemonade
It may do
sugary.
it, may not do it.
I like my lemonade sugary. Stop, fries. Pick your feet up. You don't read my comment?
Oh, yeah.
Hi, Kelsey. Hi.
Country Girl says, hello, Kelsey, Kane, Samuel, and Darlene. And
Hello.
Hello. He has a white beard getting ready to.
whoa. There we go. Something went crazy on my.
Oh.
Well,
My dad has a gray beard.
thanks for letting everybody know the obvious.
The only thing, well,
Let's see here.
your mustache
Okay.
is a little bit of white in it.
Okay, quit now.
Okay.
Let's go, people.
Well. And cue the awkward moments of silence. Guys, the dog's gotta go out. Somebody gonna walk the dog?
Yeah, I will.
He went to scratch on the door. He's ready to go outside. Everybody said hello, Kelsey. Oh, did that feel good? That didn't feel too good, did it? Ah. Well, my phone's done something crazy. There it goes. I got you on this thing and it's not doing too good. No, I have not tried fried potatoes, squash, and onions together. I've had all three of them. I've had that. I'm not a real big fan of onions, guys. I'm sorry. I know. It's bad. I like green onions, fresh picked from the garden, but I'm not real big on fried onions or nothing like that, or sauteed. And I got a phone call. Well, let's ignore that. Nobody important, just telemarketers. Well, guys, I'm sorry for that. My dog's is wanting to run all over the cords and stuff. Okay, now we get situated back here. But I'm not a real big fan of onions. And I'm not a real big fan of fried taters unless they're fried really good and crispy. And I do love fried taters like that. But and I love squash. Summer squash or yellow squash. I love that kind of stuff. That's really good. I've had squash and taters at the same time, but I've never mixed them up. I'm not a real particular eater. I like pretty much anything, and I'll try pretty much anything. There is a few things that I don't much care about, um, but I'm the usually type of person that if I've got it, I eat it. I mean, I was raised to eat what you can get and be happy with what you get. I mean, I always had food. As you can tell, I'm a big feller, so I've always been fed well. But I was taught that, growing up, that you eat what you can get and you be happy with it, because my parents and my grandparents, especially my grandparents, they lived through the Great Depression, and they had hard times. And we've heard stories about the Great Depression. It was pretty rough. My papa told me stories of him going hungry for days without anything to eat and stuff like that, and how people was about stealing livestock from other people and things like that. So, he's told me some stories from his childhood, and he said it was rough. He was born in 22. So he was a young kid growing up through the Great Depression. He would have been like 17 when the Great Depression ended around, right before World War I, or right during it, or something like that. But he was a young man. He lived from his young childhood all the way up to a grown man, in hard times. And then, around here we only had coal mining, really. Was the only thing that people done for a living and stuff like that. So, and they had it rough, and they didn't make a lot of money, and my papa lived off the script and stuff like that. And if you've heard things about script, that you basically owed your life to the company stores. You didn't really get nothing money wise, and it was mainly rationed and things like that. But they lived rough, so they ate what they had, and they got what they needed, and they took care of it, and they cherished it, and they ate everything that they could possibly eat. And stuff like that, and so that's the way I was raised, because both of my grandparents was raised like that. Daughter's grandparents was raised poor. They didn't go through the Great Depression. They was not even born till like the early 40s, late 30s, early 40s. So they didn't live through the Great Depression. So, but not saying they didn't see hard times, because they were poor people. Her grandpa bought a house by a field of corn. That's something neat about her family, is that when he got married, him and his daddy went and traded a whole field full of corn for a house, and so I thought that was kind of neat, and that's how they got their first time. They went and tore it down and transported all the wood and built it exactly back the way it was when it was built originally. So that was back in the day, and that house survived until me and her moved into it, and we tore it down and redone it. So, and that's one that her mommy and dad lives in now. So her daddy was raised in it. Now he's got a new house in it and everything else. So, but yeah, we're poor people. We believe in. I believe in eating anything you can get a hold of. And country girl, your husband don't like it either because he don't like squash, but you love it. Well, the way I do things is, if somebody don't like it, I tell them to pick what they don't like out of it and eat the rest of it. That's the way I do anyway. If I don't like something in it, I pick out the stuff I don't like, and then I'll eat the stuff that I do like. So that's what I do, and that's the best thing to do, because I mean, there ain't no sense in cooking 5 meals for 5 people. Fix one meal and let people pick over what they want to eat and what they don't want to eat. But the way I see it too is, be grateful for what you get, because you never know when you don't get it. So. Whoever's joined, hello. I see a few people's coming in and out. And oh, Shopper Girl's back. She had to leave for a second. Well, Grandma Bear, I'm glad to see you came back to us. Something happened. Something happened to her auto. Have you checked out our website yet, any of you? Like I said, it's not real big, but we're working on it. It ain't too bad for a hillbilly, is it? We're trying to get it going. We've working on it little bit by little bit, and then Mommy's looking at, then Mama Bear's looking at getting some t-shirt print and stuff, and we're looking at a couple of logo designs, and we're going to try to make our own little t-shirts. I guess I've told you that in videos, but we're going to try to get some t-shirts going, and we're going to try to put them on that website to sell. And that would be kind of neat. I ain't never done nothing like this. I've never had a website. So I'm new at it, and we're learning it and stuff like that. It's okay if you haven't. I mean, I'm just wanting to know what you think about it, if it's in count or not, for a rookie web designer. Not really. I've done it through some kind of app, and it kind of helps you out. So, but regardless, it's a website, I guess. We're going to try to get that. Try to get that going and get some stuff out to you. And if you want to buy t-shirts, or we're going to try to do hats. And I mentioned this. We went. I contacted the guys that these cups that I drink out of, the Papa Bear cup.
Union.
Yukon Outfitters. I love that cup. I mean, they're nice. They're high quality. They keep your drinks cold. I ain't never drunk nothing hot out of it yet, but I know they keep your drinks real good and cold and stuff. And I contacted them to see if we can maybe start selling their stuff on our website, so we might be able to get some of their gear on our website to sell. We'll see. I ain't heard nothing back yet, because I contacted them on a Friday And it's the weekend, so I'm sure it'll be sometime next week before they let me know. But their cups is good, and they sell coolers, and their coolers and looks neat, and they see a bunch of other stuff. It's kind of like outdoorsy type stuff if you're interested in that. I know I like that kind of stuff. But getting back to t-shirts and stuff like that, we're going to try to do some t-shirts, and we're going to try to do some hats. Maybe some coffee mugs, and maybe we might be able to do them cups right there, them mugs, or tumblers, or whatever you call them. So that'll be neat. Yeah, what else we got planned for going on? Kelsey, you got anything you want to talk about?
Yeah.
She's the quiet one.
Yeah.
When the camera comes on, she quietens down, but she's quiet anyway. What do you want to talk about, Sam?
That show we watched.
What show?
It's kind of cool.
The show we watched last night? Well, what are you talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah, Tumblr. Yeah, I think they sell them too. They got the little squirt nozzle and stuff. What?
I'm gonna get my camera.
Oh, you got to add.
I don't really know.
You don't know.
No.
Oh. You ain't got nothing to talk about? You just want to be seen?
Yeah.
Well. He just wants to be seen, guys. Sam said he wanted to talk about something, but he never did say nothing to talk about. I think this is a record for us. This is the longest running live we've ever done.
Yeah.
We're at 42 minutes.
I think we should go on an hour.
Go an hour.
Mm-hmm.
We'll go as long as people wants to talk to us. Ooh, she's got a small trips and in September and a big one in October.
We got a slippers.
Greg Stacy said he's got to go checking into his hotel in Pigeon Forge. Well, I hope you have some fun in Pigeon Forge, Greg. Shopper girl, what kind of trips are you going on? You got a big one coming up in October. I hope it's somewhere in the mountains where you can get some good fall foliage. I hope they're fun trips. What are you doing, Bo? Well, Frost, you wanting in on the action too, buddy?
I think we should do a Pigeon Forge part 2.
A Pigeon Forge part 2?
Yeah. I go to Pigeon Forge another time. Maybe next year or this year. Maybe in the fall. I don't know. It's vibrating.
I took the ends off my little. Oh, we went back bad, or it reconnected. Well. Can y'all see me? Is everybody still there? We lost connection for some reason. I don't know why.
Papa girl said, enjoy your trip.
Okay, everybody's still there. Can you take the dog out this time, bub? Right, thank you.
I want to walk.
So, shopper girl, you got a. Your son's rented out a big cabin. Shopper girl said her son rented a big 4-bedroom house, not a cabin, but a house in Gatlinburg. So all 8 of them are going.
Cool.
Yeah. She said she had several trips planned in September and one big one in October. All right, everybody sees me good. Okay, I thought we lost connection for some reason. From time to time we do lose internet here around here for whatever reason. We do live in the mountains, so the wires go from everywhere, so they go up through the hills and stuff like that, and a random tree could fall on one of the lines, and there you go. Our electricity goes out like that a lot around here, even though they spend bukus of money on clearing the lines out. They still happens. What's Kelsey feeling bad?
Yeah, it's not too good.
Kelsey's not feeling too good, guys.
Did somebody just get this?
I don't reckon. She's come down for a little cold or something, an ear infection or something. I had one last week. They're going to Indiana, Shopper Girl said, for a fall festival.
Ooh.
And it's at a big candle factory. Whoa.
Right up my alley.
Yeah, that's right up Dora's alley. Grandma Bear says she hopes you feel better.
Well, thank you.
She's laid down. She took her some medicine and laid down. But yeah, hopefully, I hope you enjoy your trips. They sound fun. Doris, she probably want to go to whatever factory you go to. I like to go to the Candleberry factory. That'd be good, wouldn't it? That's right up there in Frankfurt. Candleberry. That's my favorite candles. It's the Candleberry. Yes, I love fall too. I think everybody loves fall. I guess because around here summers get so hot and we're ready for that cool weather, but it's a beautiful time of year too. You can go see all kinds of beautiful scenery, stuff like that. It's a factory called Warm Glow. I'll have to look it up, Dar, and see what it's about. Labor Day weekend, me and the kids and Dar's planning on going to, Lord willing, if we possibly can. We're planning on going to Bristol Motor Speedway, and there's this YouTuber called Cletus McFarland. If you're all into cars or watch anything with cars like I do, I keep up with a lot of stuff like that. But what they do is he rents out a racetrack. We started at a small track, but he rented out Bristol, and we are planning on going to that, and it's like a 2-day event. And I just live like 2 hours from Bristol. I'm not that far from Bristol at all. And we're going to try to go down there and check out their little fun car show. And they do a burnout competition. And then on the last day of it, they do a race. And there's 30 drivers that race in old retired police cars, Crown Victorias. And I watch it on YouTube a lot, so I'm going to go check them out. And hopefully we might get to see a couple of our favorite YouTubers. We like watching that. I like watching that Demolition Ranch and Off the Ranch, and Vice Grip Garage, and then there's some boys from Tennessee I like watching called Goon Squad, and they do car stuff. They build a home. They show cooking, and they're kind of like us, but they're more tuned into cars and stuff. But it's just 2 brothers, and he shows his mom and dad and his sisters and brothers and stuff like that. And but I love watching their channel. It's probably my favorite channel on YouTube. And they're going to be there, and it'll be their first time going to it. So we may get to see a couple of our favorite YouTubers, and it's right down the road. Shopper Girl's son works on race cars, and he's been on Street Outlaws many times. Are you serious? Street Outlaws was one of my favorite shows. I used to watch that show a lot, and I don't much anymore, but that is so cool. And I love cars. I'm not a car expert, but I always wanted a race car or work on something like a car, a race car. I can work on my own vehicles if I could. If my back wasn't like it is, I'd probably be a lot more into cars than I am. But unfortunately, I ain't able to do a lot of stuff on them. You see, I'm kind of a jack of all trades when it comes to automobiles. I can do a little bit of everything, but I can't master one thing. But that is so neat, Shopper Girl, that your son has been on a show that I've watched that I love watching. He likes working on race cars. That's awesome. So I guess Jens is into the car stuff quite a bit, ain't you? He has a pole barn with a lift in it. Well, if I had something like that, I'd be happy. I have a gravel driveway and a jack. And a carport. So I guess I'm okay in that situation. Oh goodness, that was pretty good. Yeah, you can make a garage pretty much out of anything, though. What? That washing machine sounds like it's having a fun time, though. No goodness.
I think Duffy's gonna be a good cook. That lemonade's awesome.
That lemonade's pretty good. That's just right. He scares you. Well, anytime you're working on a 4,000 or 5,000 pound vehicle, it's scary. Yes, Shopper Girl, my email is bigbear3815@gmail.com. Anybody wants to email me anything, feel free to. Mendar needs to get a P.O. box. If anybody likes to send letters or things, we need to get something like that going. That way, anybody wants to send us something, we can check it out.
Something cool to taste.
Yeah, anything else wants to try, we'll let you know as soon as we get that mailbox. We need to get onto that. It's not expensive to get a mailbox, but we need to check out our local post office. We've been meaning to do that for a while, but we never got to. So we need to do that now. She's going to send us some pictures to my email of them, these cars and stuff.
Oh, that's cool.
That's neat.
You enjoy stuff like that?
Yeah, I do. I love cars. I mean, I'm a real big car fan. When it comes to engines, I've been to about, 20 NASCAR races. I'm a big NASCAR fan. Well, was a big NASCAR fan. Here lately, NASCAR is just not much you can count, is it? It's they're wanting to take the horsepower out of it, which makes the stinking stuff. I mean,
What'd you do?
What'd you do, Sam? You come in here with a really sneaky look on your face. But NASCAR, man, I tell you, I got into it back in 1998. I was 12 years old, and I was into basketball, but something caught my eye with the cars. And Dale Earnhardt was the driver I picked out of everybody. Him and Terry Labonte. And so I started watching NASCAR races, and I got into it real big and got my whole family into it real big. And in 2001, 2 months after Dale Earnhardt died, I went to my first NASCAR race, which sucked in a way, but it's kind of cool in a way too. But I've got to meet a lot of drivers. I've met Dale Jr. I've met Jeff Gordon. I've met Kurt Busch, Dave Blaney. Who else have I met? I met Larry McReynolds. He was driving up the road on a golf cart at Martinsville, and I met him and got to shake his hand. I shook Jeff Gordon's hand too. That was pretty neat. I got to meet them, Jeff Gordon and Dale Jr. back in 2017. We got to watch get in a helicopter and take off and everything. It's pretty cool. Jeff Gordon shook my hand. Junior, he was surrounded by so many people and stuff. He didn't really much get to do it. Thornhill. Is it Thornhill, Tennessee?
Daddy.
Kentucky. Where's Thornhill? I'll have to look up where that's at. Oh, I think I know where that's at now. There's a Thornhill, Tennessee, too. Oh, it's a speedway. Okay. I'll have to look it up.
3 people watching.
Yeah. Yeah, Sam, he got to meet he met Dale Jr. and some racers. Sam, he loves racing. He was, how old was he? 4 years? No, he was 3 years old, wasn't he?
Yeah.
I took him to his first NASCAR race at 3 years old. And he absolutely loved it, didn't you, Sam?
Yeah.
Loved it. He didn't mind the sounds. He didn't put his earplugs in or nothing. About halfway through the race, he took his earplugs out and was sitting there. And went to sleep. He laid on my lap and went to sleep. Both of them did. Kelsey was what, 7 or 8? She loved it too. But they've never been to Bristol, the kids hasn't. I don't know why I've never took them back. But we're going to take them to a NASCAR race at Bristol too. Hopefully if NASCAR stays. You know, NASCAR's talking about going to electric. They said they've thrown around electric around in their talks and junk. I said if NASCAR goes to that, you might as well kiss NASCAR goodbye because about everybody will hate it. Because me, I'm not a real big fan of electric cars. They're not really exciting. Just a little hum. That's it. They are quick though. They're torque machines, but nothing like a good old sound of a pushrod internal combustion V8, are they?
There's 2 people.
Yeah, he says there's only 2 people watching us. They've been coming in and out though. But we Kane's never been. He's real sensitive to loud noises.
It's almost been an hour.
But he's talking about having fun going to Bristol. He's kind of excited about that, ain't you, Kane? Yeah. I've been to Bristol Speedway itself. I've been probably 8 or 9 times there.
No.
We got invited one year because a cousin of mine worked at a coal mines that sponsored one of the racers at Bristol, and they set up like a tent, and all of his company got tickets, and he got like 6 or 7 tickets, and so me and him and his family and my dad got to go, and we went down there and we got to eat and stay under a big tent. We got to meet a driver and get his autograph and all kinds of neat stuff. And then that was our first race, and it was actually the night race in August, and that was my first Bristol trip, and that was probably the most exciting one, or the most exciting thing to me, because we actually got to go down on the track and walk around. Jeff Gordon came there. She said, country girl says she worked with a man down in Tennessee that owned a gas station. He said he worked on vehicles in Indiana. He said that Jeff Gordon come there and had a car full of women. I wouldn't doubt it. She said that was years ago, though.
Yeah, I wouldn't doubt it.
So, especially when he was young, making that big money in NASCAR. Shopper girl, I have not been to Sparta, Kentucky Speedway. I was always wanting to go to the NASCAR races there, but I heard it was so messed up there that it was kind of the way everything was talking, which is NASCAR too. But NASCAR saying it was not real good and people didn't watch it, which I watched a couple races and it was a unique track, but I ain't never got to see it. I'd like to see it. I tell you what tracks I've been to. I've been to Bristol, of course. I've been to Martinsville, Virginia. That was my first race, one of my most funnest races. That's one of the tracks I like going to a lot too. I like Bristol and Martinsville. I've been to Talladega. I've been there, two times? 2 times. Watched 3 races, but two different times. And I've been to Charlotte Speedway, and I've been to Darlington. So I've been to a few of them. Oh, yeah, NASCAR left them because they was being kind of crazy, I guess, from the way they was routing traffic in and stuff like that, and the way they fixed the tracks, that people just didn't like it, and they said they got Kentucky Speedway as a car and truck lot. She said they're storing vehicles there until they can get chips for them, because we're at chip shortages and all the vehicles. Yeah, that's a big place to put them at. It's kind of sad to see it, though. I mean, Kentucky's only big speedway like that, and it's not NASCAR no more. I don't even think the Xfinity Series or Truck Series even races there anymore. I know where it's at. I know it's up close to. You can go through Florence, Kentucky, and stuff like that. Hey, Sam. Plug it back in for me, babe.
Okay.
She said they had to walk forever to get to the track.
You said get up walking.
She said it was 40 minutes from her.
Oh.
That's about 3 hours from us. So, but I wanted to go to it for years because, I was all excited about Kentucky having a NASCAR track. And said Ford was leasing it to park their trucks there. Yeah, I guess that's a good way to make money when you can't get the race to come there. You just know that there's only been as far as I know in history, NASCAR has only raced in Kentucky twice. Kentucky Speedway, and way back in the 1950s up in Corbin, they had a race there at the Corbin Speedway. And so, as far as I know, that's the only 2 places NASCAR's ever raced at in Kentucky. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I've looked it up. As far as I can find, Corbin was the only other place. And unfortunately, Corbin, it's shut down now too. People don't go there and watch it. We have a local dirt track down here, Tazewell And that's where a lot of NASCAR drivers come to, like Ken Schrader. He used to come there when they'd race in Bristol. Him and a few other drivers would come to that speedway or that little dirt track, and they would race there. And I never got to go see them there though. They said it was a packed house when they showed up. But yeah, I ain't been to NASCAR much here lately. It's been 5 years since I've been to a race. Yeah, I've been to a few at KY Driller at Tazewell. The first one I ever went to, there was a fella wrecked. His car flew plumb out of the track. We went over in a big field next to the track, and they had to airlift him out, and it like killed him. That was pretty bad. I think that was the only race I've ever been to down there. I've been wanting to go back and watch some more races, but I ain't never got to go back. I don't know why. It's just 45 minutes from my house. Not far at all. Not far at all. But I don't never get to go to it. I mean to go, and I always have something else going on. But KY Driller must be a local fella because he knows where Tazewell Speedway's at.
How long have you been on there?
An hour and 7 minutes.
Oh, Lord.
It's the longest I've ever. Some people get on here and do lives for hours and hours and hours. So. Mount Vernon. That track ain't that old, is it, KY Driller? They just put that track in not too long ago, didn't they?
I was young.
Huh?
I was young.
What, Mount Vernon? You been there before? Oh, so it's been there a little while. I didn't know it was even there until here recently. He said they race there, go-karts on Thursdays and Saturdays cars.
I've been on Saturday.
Yeah.
That's where we used to go when I was a child. Me and my son, Uncle Bobby.
You used to go to Mount Vernon? Daughter's been to Mount Vernon. She said that they used to go on Saturdays all the time.
When you was allowed to ride in the back of the trucks where our seatbelt was.
Yeah, riding in the back of a pickup truck. Yeah, I remember those
love
days.
that.
Yeah, that was the funnest thing ever.
Me and my cousin used to lay in the back of the truck and watch the stars on the way home.
They said they black topped it and then they went back to dirt again. Oh, okay. I thought I seen them working on it not too long ago off the interstate there. Is that the word it's located at? Can you see it?
Field.
Yeah, you can see it right from the interstate, can't you?
I don't know. I don't think so.
Oh, well, maybe it's another track up there then. Because there's one you can see right from the interstate.
On Mount Vernon.
Yeah, Mount Vernon is right in
Not
between
that
the
one.
exits. Oh,
This
well,
one
it
you
must
gotta
be a
go
new
up
one.
the hill on back through there. The one I've been to.
Well, yeah, it's kind of off in the hills. You can see it, though, but it's way back in there.
I'm there paying attention.
KY Drill should, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Might be, so I guess so. You're not good on directions anyway.
No, I suck at it. I can get you there, but I don't have to tell you.
Yeah, she can get you there. Yeah, I like watching them races, and wish my back got bad too, and going to these big NASCAR tracks and stuff. It's kind of got hard on me because last couple times I went, even though we had close arrangements as far as parking and stuff, but it's just them big metal benches and stuff that and bleachers you have to sit on. Don't feel too good on the back, especially when your back's bad. I mean, it's not good on a person that's in good shape, but Used to, I could stand sitting there for 3 or 4 hours and watching a race and stuff like that, and taking the sunburns and all that good stuff. But last time I went, I barely couldn't. I barely did make it through a race, and I even got me a cushion to set on. So them days is probably, a lot of them's probably over with, sitting in them bleachers all day long and stuff like that. But we'll try to do it again maybe someday, and hopefully be neat to get some film of it too. The race. We may go. We was talking about going back to the NASCAR race in the spring, so me and the kids and Dora may go there. We'll see. We'll see how my health's doing and stuff like that, and we'll see how the finances is coming along and stuff too, because we're going to try to fix up this place a little bit and try to see if we can get us a new home. We, as we mentioned in previous videos, our land, we have a place, but it needs so much work, and maybe we can just put a simple drain, fill drains in, and that'll take care of it. But if we get that fixed and get this land in working condition as far as not being so soggy, we might be able to get us a house and sit on it, a mobile home or a double wide or something like that, and have it set up, and would be good. I'd be happy. Like I said, we got mostly family that lives around us, and the neighbors that lives to the right of us and left of us ain't bad people at all. They don't bother nobody, and they stay over there to themselves.
But we do want a privacy fence.
But we do want, we want to put some privacy fence in. We're going to start working on that. Make it a kind of our little own island right here in the middle, middle of our little community, and fix it up the way we want it. A little privacy and little, little stuff like that, and
yes.
Plant our own little jungle around it. We like to plant trees. We had a really nice sweeping willow. I say it's 30 feet tall now.
Oh yeah, it's pretty.
It's pretty. It's up at my mother-in-law's house. We planted it about 5 or 6 years ago, and it is beautiful. Big old monster of a tree. And we've got a couple little trees out there right now. We've got up at that place we had cherry blossoms, peach trees, stuff like that, and so we're going to try to get back into that, planting them trees. Greg Stacy says he lives in Lebanon, Kentucky, but he's wanting to move to Williamsburg.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Williamsburg's nice.
Like an hour away from us. 45 minutes.
Yeah, Williamsburg's just about 45 minutes from us. We go to Williamsburg quite a bit, because if you're in Corbin, Kentucky, you're just 10, 15 minutes away from there, so we go there quite a bit. Nice little area. I think I got some kin people that lives up in Whitley County. Used to anyway. I don't know if they still live there. We got friends that live there. Quite a few friends that lives in Whitley County. But yeah, Williamsburg's a nice little place, and it's kind of picking up too. I've noticed here lately it's kind of growing. I guess because that big nice college they got down there, University of the Cumberlands. It's doing pretty good. His dad was from Manchester. I've got Manchester roots myself. Clay County roots. My grandfather was born and raised in Clay County. He came from that way, so I've got roots from all over. Clay County, Leslie County, Knox County, Bell County. So I'm from all over the place. Pretty much all southeastern Kentucky. Yeah, I got my great grandfather was a Cherokee Indian named Chief Redbird. Well, what I know of him as Chief Redbird. He had another name. He wasn't really a chief, but when they ran the Cherokee Indians off from around here, he was he had a tribe here in Flat Lick, in the area of Flat Lick, Kentucky, that was the tribe base, and it was a salt lick, and it had oh, sorry guys, we had a drop there. We he had tribe here though, and when they ran the settlers ran them off, and they ran them up through Knox County over into Clay County and Bell County up in Redbird. That's where the Redbird name comes from. Is from him, and he was his. I think his Cherokee name was something mean Redbird or something like that, and so they named the mission and that area up there all after him, the Redbird River. He was actually killed in the Redbird River, and they took and named that area after him. But him and his family owned at one point the areas of Knox County, Bell County, parts of Clay County and Leslie County, and even Harlan County. All that was his, and his family and his tribe lived in that area, in this area. And you know, when the settlers came in and pushed them out, they drove them up that way, and eventually it was just him. Him and his sons, I don't know how you call it, kind of settled into the white man's way, and became a Brock. So our lineage from Chief Redbird became a Brock, his English name, and then they all you know, that's kind of how my family got started. But it's kind of neat knowing that your great grandfather was a full-blood Cherokee Indian. Well, bye, country girl. I'm glad you joined us. I'm glad you stayed and visited with us, and have a real good time with your granddaughter. Watch a good movie with her. But yeah, the Redbird Rock, it's in Manchester. They say that he rode on it. I know it's got Native American carvings on it, and I went and looked at it, and it's really neat. I'm going to have to do a video on that. Kanan's wanting to go back and look at it. He's never been to it. I've been to it, and I've been, you know, drove by the road where it came up from many times. But we, I thought that was real cool to tell everybody about the Redbird deal and stuff, and but that's really neat. I've been to Hazard quite a bit, Greg. I ain't got no family up there though. I just know some people that lives up there, and you know, stuff like that. But yeah, I got my roots from, you know, of course, you know, coal mining and stuff like that. We're all around this area in the mountains, you know. But Leslie County, Clay County, Harlan County, Bell, Knox County, Whitley County, Rockcastle County. I've been all over the countryside. Even going down into Tennessee, Claiborne County, and Granger County, and all of them counties. I know all of them well too. So Virginia, I went out into Lee County and stuff like that. I've been over in there a little bit, but I'm not real familiar with that area. I just know a little bit of it. Mainly it was Tennessee and Kentucky. We traveled all over the place. I know about every back road coming and going from here to Hazard and Manchester, and you name them, I've probably been on them once or twice in my life. Well, guys, I guess an hour and 20 minutes of our live stream. I hope everyone has enjoyed our little Sunday talk and Sunday setting, as I call it. And I've really enjoyed talking to each and every one of yuns out there. It's been real fun hearing a lot of stuff that yuns has been talking about. I'm gonna, I guess, jump off here. Little Kelsey, she's fell asleep. She's not feeling real good at all. But guys, I love each and every one of you. Don't forget to share us with your family and friends, your neighbors, co-workers. Share us on the Facebook, Twitter, whatever social media you get on. Copy the link and send it out. But help us grow our family. I'm glad everybody enjoyed it. And thank y'all for the support. This has been really good to me, and I really appreciate it from the bottom of my heart, guys. I love each and every one of you from the bottom of my heart off, so I really mean that. I really mean that. Guys, I guess we're going to jump off of here and just relax the rest of this Sunday evening and get ready for a work week and a school week. So, as usual, guys, y'all have a big bear day.